Hello dear scholars, welcome you to today's history lesson. In today's class, we will be discussing political developments in Nigeria, and under that we are going to talk about non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria. Right, under this topic, we'll discuss the meaning of non-centralized states. We'll also talk about the characteristics or the features of non-centralized states. And lastly, we'll look at the examples of non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria. So what are non-centralized states? Non-centralized states refers to states which were not administered by powerful traditional rulers in pre-colonial era in Nigeria. Non-centralized states were also known as acephalous states, although some scholars describe non-centralized states as stateless states. Alright, now put differently, a non-centralized state is a state or a society that does not have a system of rule where a king or a queen rules the people entirely. In a non-centralized state, power is decentralized. A non-centralized state also refers to homogeneous groups of communities that do not have central political heads, to whom everybody in the community renders complete political obedience. In a non-centralized state, political authority is shared by different persons or institutions that are recognized in the society. Now let's talk about the characteristics of non-centralized states. Number one, small in sizes. In pre-colonial era in Nigeria, non-centralized states were small in size. They do not possess large geographical areas like those of centralized states. They were administrative towns, clans, and villages in non-centralized states. Number two, absence of standing army. Non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria era were characterized with small forces for the purpose of defense and security. In some non-centralized states in Nigeria, youths performed military functions with the permissions of the elder of council. The next we'll talk about is segmented society. Non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria were not elaborate. They were made up of clans and villages, and they were divided based on status, the economic responsibilities, and landscape. For instance, Igbo Ukwu in Igbo land. The Igbo Ukwu people in Igbo land, they were unique, and it was made up of 7 prominent villages. Number 4, absence of powerful traditional ruler. Non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria did not possess powerful kings or obas or queens. They were administered by appointed leaders from any of the community, but however, some non-centralized states were ruled by warlords, but they did not have the administrative components and state officials that were found among centralized states. For example, the commander-in-chief of the army. In a non-centralized state, the powers of governing the society was not totally given to one king or ruler. Political power was based on institution, or they were vested in different persons who are chosen or recognized by the people. Number 5, segmentary and gerontocratic government. Non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria were ruled with a government without defined rulers. Now, this form of government is known as segmentary system of government. Now, talking about the gerontocratic government, it refers to a form of government whereby the elders are those that rule the community. Now, the elder council, the village council of the elders, and other groups based on age and seniority, they played important roles in government and administration of non-centralized states. Number 6, They were usually run by recognized officials representing traditional institutions. These officials functioned through established culturally accepted norms and traditions. For instance, the Igbo pre-colonial Nigeria setting, they had the social institution that regulated interpersonal relations, that is, relations between people in the society. Number 7, decisions are not imposed. Decisions are products of agreement among the community or the people or their representatives. A good example of this is the Igbo Village Assembly or the Ohaneze in Igbo land. The Ohaneze, they take joint decisions agreed on by the entire village or the community. Such decisions are therefore binding on all the people as well as their leaders. Examples of non-centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria. Igbo, located in the eastern part of Nigeria. The Urhobos are located in Delta states. The Ijaws, the Doma, Igbira, Tiv, Ibibio. Alright, with this, we've come to the end of our class for today. Hope to see you in our next class where we'll talk about each of these non-centralized states. Goodbye and stay safe.